Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to show you some plucking 101 featuring Pure Natural's own Lace Renee lace front synthetic wig, okay? Before I get into this video, I just want to tell you all this is a very tedious process, so please do not think that you only have to pluck 5 minutes and you're good. You are not good, honey. It took me 3 hours to pluck this synthetic hairline. Yes, 3 hours. What you see me doing right here is adding some mousse onto the hair just to make it a little softer. I did wash this wig, but I didn't do anything to it. I left it as is because I needed to pluck it before I put it back on. Once I put this wig back on, it will not be curled as how it was when I originally brought it. The curls, it's good to have that type of thickness because I knew how to maneuver the wig so that it seemed pretty good. But not this go round. The next go round I wear, it has to be like straight and pressed out real nice and neat. So if I'm going to wear a straight 99J burgundy red, deep burgundy, cherry burgundy, a rich burgundy, straight, oh baby, that hairline had to get plucked. So you see me parting the hair as we speak. I'm parting it and I'm clipping it back and just combing through it just so that I can get a better grip on where I need to pluck. I'm getting ready to show you guys a close-up view of it. And you need to part your hair in tiny sections. You see what that looked like? I had already started plucking. I flop between plucking on and off camera because I knew it was going to take so long. So you see how that side started thinning out real nice and neat. You don't want to pluck in the same spot over and over and over and over because that's how you'll get them bald patches. So ladies, you have to move around. As you can see, I'm taking my tweezers. I'm going down some. I'm going up some just so that I can have a nice natural looking parting space. I don't want my parting space to be super duper perfect. I want it to be nice. So if I want to switch it to the side, the spacing is still good enough for me to pluck. If I want to put it down the middle, it still looks like I have hair and a nice size parting space. As you can see, I'm taking a comb and I'm just combing through. And look, I just keep parting in different sections. And again, like I said, this is tedious. I tried to get the camera as close up as I possibly could without blinding myself, being as though that ring light was hot and it was burning up on my neck as well as my face, so I didn't want to get too close. But I hope you guys can see. Look at that parting space. But I had a long night ahead of me. That was just a piece of the hair, just a corner of it. I had a long night. Then you see me kind of going back over to pluck it from the other way. And it's just more plucking, more hair. I started working in on the other side in the front. And after 2 hours, that's what it started looking like. I know, from the 1 hour to the 2 hours, that's what it looked like. But by the time I hit hour 3, oh baby, she was looking like love. You hear me? Love. Straight love. And then what I ended up doing is I started going from side to side and just checking to see. Do you see all of that hair? 3 hours. 3 hours. That's all the hair I pulled out in 3 hours. Like I said, guys, I had to keep plucking on screen, off screen, on screen, off screen. I wanted y'all to see my pain. Look at all that hair. And then I even took the liberty of going back in because I noticed one side looked thicker than the other. So I had to go back and redo that side. But because it's only a 2-inch lace front, you can't go back but so far, or else you'll start seeing the track lines coming in from the side. So that's what I ended up being left with. And it actually kind of mimics my forehead really good. Anybody that's seen my natural hair know that I kind of have like, I don't know, what do you call that? The boy square shaped hairline. I have that in real life thanks to my mama. So I wanted to make my wig kind of mimic my actual hairline. I actually have the thinning up in the corners. I think it came out pretty nice, and I kept going back and forth just to check it. Mind you, this is a synthetic wig. I'm not thinning her out anymore because I know eventually I'm going to want to curl her. I'm going to do different things with her. So I don't want to make her too thin where she looks bald, but I definitely had to pluck that hairline, and baby, it was gorgeous. I had a long night. It was a tedious process, but it's okay. Look at that. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. So this is what I was talking about when I said I ended up going back in on the other side. Yes. Plucking wigs, honey, is no joke. And I want to say thank you to all those who do want to pluck hairlines and frontals. And don't get me wrong, I can be faster with it. But I was home and I was chilling and I was watching TV in the middle of plucking. So I wasn't finna be rushing. And also, too, patience is a virtue. Patience, patience, patience. If you do not have patience, you should not pluck your frontals. You should not pluck your closures. You should not pluck your human wigs. You should not pluck your synthetic wigs. Because being heavy-handed will put so many holes into your hair and into that lace. By the time it gets done, you're going to be like, oh shit, how can I cover it up? Seriously. Please, ladies, do not be heavy-handed. If you're heavy-handed, you're going to have holes. Trust me, I know. I have put so many holes in so many wigs. Heavy-handed, you don't need to be that. You don't need to do that. Okay? Now, I hope I got everything that I needed to cover in this video of plucking 101. Rat tail comb, check. Tweezers, I say at least 2 pairs, check. Some clips to clip back your hair or rubber bands, check. And having a good eye for how you want that front to look. Do you want it to look thin? Do you want it to look thick? Do you want it to look natural? Do you want it to look just extra? How do you want your hairline to look, sis? Take all of these things into consideration. And thanks for watching.